welcome to Blackfeather Guild. Before we go in and say hi to the cast and get started with the show, I wanted to talk very briefly about viewer actions and a little bit about sponsors. So first off, there's a number of ways that you can actually actively participate in the show through viewer actions. One of the easiest ways to do so is through retweeting the game tweet. You should see that somewhere in chat if it's not in there already. But you just click on that link and hit retweet, and for every 5 retweets that we get on that, it will add a bonus to the cast pool and the game master pool. Now, in most cases, that's going to be an extra d6 that they can add on to any roll. Basically, a great way to use that is if a player is almost meeting a DC, but they're just not quite there, they can grab one of those d6s from the cast pool, roll that, and then add that to their roll. Basically, is how that works. Same with the GM. So that's one of the easiest ways that you can participate that way. Another way is through guild coins. That's our Twitch channel points. If you look at the rainbow colored icon, it should have the Blackfeather Guild crest on it. It should be right below your Twitch chat box. If you click on that, it'll show you all the different things that you can get with those. The biggest one being plot points. Now, plot points, you can see an example right over here. They all work pretty much the same way. It's just a matter of how big of an impact they have. So for the example, when we've got 2 plot points, the player of your choice gets something moderately helpful or unhelpful. Enter any suggestions for the GM into chat, or you can have the GM come up with something entirely on their own. So just choose if you want it to be helpful or unhelpful to the party, and that's kind of how you can use them. You can throw in your own suggestions as well. How those work: 1 plot point is something trivially helpful or unhelpful. 2 is moderately, 3 is very, and 4 is very to the entire party. So if you want to do something to help the entire party or really throw a monkey wrench in their plans, 4 plot points will do that. So that's guild coins. And then finally, we've got donations. So if you want to help out with keeping the lights on in the place, so to speak, there's a number of ways that you can financially contribute. One of those being coffee.com/Raven or raven.rocks. You can see both of those examples down there at the bottom. Those are the addresses to do direct donations. You can also do Twitch subscriptions or bits. Those work the same way. And then finally, Patreon. We've got a Patreon, which you should see in chat here any second if it's not there already. And our Bard tier patrons and higher get credits towards viewer actions every month that they can use on any show that they would like. You just have to let us know in chat how you want to spend those, and then we'll hand those out. So some very cool stuff. Before we hop over to see the cast, one last thing to mention is a couple things on this chart here. We've already covered the D6 and the plot points, but the triple crits, what that means is you can gift auto critical successes. And you can, it's triple because you get 3. You can divvy those out however you'd like. You can do 2 to the cast, 1 to the game master, all of them to the game master, however you want to do it. So they work much like the D6s. The cast members just grab that when they're available and they really need them and use them. So it's pretty cool. And then finally, the last one, introduce an ally or enemy NPC. Just give us a brief description of what you want this character to look like, kind of their character concept and a name, and let us know if you want it to be an enemy or an ally to the party, and the GM will basically take that and run with it. So really cool ways that you can participate. Lastly, I just want to take a quick moment to mention our sponsors. If you look at the logos down below, that's who's sponsoring this episode, and we'll talk a little bit about that before we introduce everybody as well on the next scene. So yeah, check all this stuff out, and thank them for supporting us, and thank you for being here and watching. Let's go say hi to the cast. And welcome back to Blackfeather Guild, everybody. We're going to run a really cool one-shot here today on Fundamental RPG, game that Michael has put together for our story, and I'm looking pretty forward to it. So before we jump into all the action, we're gonna give everybody a chance to introduce themselves. We'll start with me and go around, and we'll let Michael introduce themselves last, and then take it away. So for me, I'm Raven. I'm the creative director for the Raven Evermore, which involves a ton of things from tabletop game design, such as the system that we're using today, um, art, professional game master, voice acting, whole ton of stuff. If you want to learn more about that, I post all about that on my Twitter, which is right below my face here. And then I'm playing Dale Duck Tucker. He goes by Duck most of the time, and is sort of a cross between like Scooter from Borderlands and a ton of my extended family from the southeast. Um, minus all the bad parts about that culture down there. Um, but yeah, he's a pretty good guy, mechanic, and compulsive truth teller. So he will always tell the truth, no matter what. And usually, everything he does or interacts with will remind him about a story of something he and his cousins did, and he will tell you the entire story unless you stop him. So that is one thing to know. Um, yeah, that's me and my character for our game today. Pass it on over to Jem. Tell us a little bit about you and Gotcha.
Hello, my name's Zealand Jim, and I'm a YouTuber. I usually do animations and or memes or speed paints on my YouTube channel, Zealand Jim, and I'll be playing as Tog, a lovable character that's personal courteous. They will try to help anyone they can in any way, even if it means sacrificing their own life to save another. And they're basically going to be the mom of the group.
Nice. And then next we've got. How do you pronounce your Twitter handle, by the way?
My username is pronounced Vindifly. I
Okay.
usually will just let people call me Vin or Cat because that is my name. My name is Cat. Um, my character, uh, her name is Kitty. That's not her actual name, but it's a nickname that has been used so much that it has become the way in which she is referred to. I can speak today. Uh, she's very bubbly, very bright in terms of personality. She's also bright in terms of intelligence, but like maybe on that one. And she is she does not like conflict. Does not like it at all. If people start fighting, she starts crouching down and going, no, 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 no. She also is a habitual flirt and will flirt with any pretty lady or androgynous person that she sees because cute people. Um, she is a semi-trained singer, and she likes to dance and occasionally do cosplay shenanigans. And she just likes making people happy.
Awesome. And then last but not least, Michael, tell us a little bit about yourself and your game here, and then take it away.
Hello, I'm Michael Wang. You give me a clip, I'll give you a chip. Today it will be my first time GMing fundamentals. But what we are doing here is both using that and a lot of Mad Libs in this dream world. Now, uh, all of our players here, their characters. Oh, dang it. We're down someone already. Can we get them back?
Let's see.
I
Oh,
mean,
yep. Looks like Jim disconnected. I'm sure they'll be back here shortly.
oh, well. So sad.
In the meantime, I'm split in half, which is
Yes.
interesting.
That's because you're one's the good one that always tells the truth. The other's the one that lies. Nice.
No, like
There we go.
one is chill and the other one is constantly eating because I have not had lunch yet.
Jim, are you back?
Yeah, sorry, crashed for some reason.
Understandable. We will be entering into essentially a dream world. all of our players have gotten a letter from UB Played. Now, for the most part, they've only probably are aware of UB Played by video games they play from ever so often. And find it rather unique that each one of them has received a letter. Now, throughout this game, we will be doing essentially a Mad Libs. Now, for example, each of you all received a letter. What is the font that it came in? Because it's uniquely tailored to you. I will write down after we've gone around what that is, and that will have an effect later on in the game. So, Jim, let's start with you. The letter you received. What is the font?
Like
Yes, the letter
the
is
font
font.
style.
Yeah, like it's been personally done. So, is it very fancy? Is it very straight? Is it very professional? What would make it so that the letter itself looks like it's very personal to you?
Oh, looks like Zoom crashed again.
Damn you, Zoom!
Zoom.
Zoom! Oh well.
My brain wants to shout Barrowman, but I'm like, not quite.
Well,
We can't blame Barrowman for everything.
no, but we can blame God.
I'm
Goodness.
so glad that cut out.
Okay.
We'll
Well,
start with Kitty then.
yeah.
Sure.
Cat.
Okay. So the font that Kitty's letter comes in is it looks like a flowery handwritten sort of font. The eyes are dotted with like little hearts. It's very cute, and she looks at it. She's just very happy with how cute and flowery the way that this note is written.
Okay. Raven.
Um,
What is the font that comes to you?
What's the font that comes to Duck?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Duck.
I think it's probably like some sort of decorative font. Something like outdoorsy looking. Possibly in like camo colors.
Noise.
And large type. Large font size.
Okay. Jim, what does this font style come to you in?
I was something like around like the point like wingdings.
Okay.
Yes! I love
Correct me
that!
if I'm wrong, because again, my reference might be different. Is that it looks like it's like little postcards that have been cut out and taped together?
No,
Wingdings
it's like,
is like hieroglyphs or something, isn't it?
it's like
Yeah,
different symbols and
symbols.
things like that.
Oh, okay. So yours is in meme language.
Meme language, okay.
Hey,
That works.
convince me if I'm wrong that hieroglyphs is not Egyptian memes, because it.
I mean,
Okay.
To be fair, all of my knowledge of Wingdings was sponsored by Undertale, so.
Okay, so that'll be the other thing. I really like, again, I don't know. So this is where, like, you know more than me. I don't know what this thing is.
Beware the man who speaks in hands. Okay, carry on.
Okay. Now, even though it's in very meme format for you, and very decorative outdoors large type for Dale, and flowery and happily cute to Cat, all of these now letters are a big kind of like introduction. Ubisoft introduces you to a new way to make your. Hold on, sorry. You be played. I'm probably
We
gonna
can't
screw this
stop the
up.
copyright.
I know this is you be played. It's not Ubisoft.
It is definitely not Ubisoft at all.
Man, what is Ubisoft?
What? Never heard of it.
Yeah, I where you can make money off your dreams. That your dreams can become a reality. If
Ooh.
only you'll sign right here. Has a
I don't think
big,
that's.
large,
I don't
empty
think that's the
spot.
way I want my dreams to become reality.
You gotta read the fine print though. You might be selling your soul to Satan.
Again, this is
Kitty,
what it says there with a big thing for you to sign.
Kitty is just like, I have spent so long trying to get my music to reach people. Side, 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 side. Kitty is in.
Yes, you signed quickly.
Yep.
Dale.
I am so tired of being a waitress.
Yeah, Duck definitely reads that as you can make your reality become your dreams instead of your dreams becoming your soul crushing reality. And doesn't read it too carefully, so he's like, "Yeah, this sounds great. Sign me up."
And
Dog?
what about Talk?
Tog looks at it and he thinks, I haven't been getting a lot of commissions lately, so why the hell not? And just signs it.
Okay. After kind of like you sign it, your fingers feel a bit numb as you put it off to the side. And you don't think about it very much, all that much, until the end of the day, right before you go to sleep, when you feel that same kind of numbing that was on your fingers now permeates throughout your entire body. Your whole body feels this weird, like, numbing sensation. But you
Like
figure,
when you
oh,
it's like when you sleep on like your arm too long, you feel that static thing.
yeah, it's very static. Like, it's just weird. But, like, you think, maybe just I've been awake too long. I just need some sleep. And when you do, instead of actually seeing your dreams, each one of you sees a long little like walkway. Eh, For Kitty, it looks very flowery and cute. Like even little like handrail is made out of little flowers and stuff as you go along.
So pretty.
Duck, you on the other side see a walkway that is in camo, but has the very official orange, orange little handrail. That very large line says "Hold here," and big large type. Heap, heap, as you are walking in, and
Okay.
Tog, while you're in there, you see like a walkway that has lots of little weird script with a handrail that's made out of bones. Now let's just go with the words that are kind of like inscripted in there, very like almost like hieroglyphics that say give essentially the shrug meme on there.
I guess I'll die.
Guess I'll
Now,
die.
now, as all of you are walking, you might like you all see like a single pendulum as you see three other people. And
Three.
yes, that would be all of you. So we can go around and describe what your character looks in their dream state to each other.
Do you mean we see two other people to make a total of three people? Or do you mean we see three other people and there is an NPC involved?
There's an NPC, but they're not noticed yet.
Okay, so we see two other people. Awesome.
Yes. you distinctly see, like, again, two other people that are the other players. And
Awesome.
there's just one other person that's out of you. You're aware they're there, but you're not really caring because your eyes aren't focused on them.
They're
Is it
side
Because
like
characters.
when a game is having trouble loading everything in, so they're just like this nondescript humanoid shape with no features until it finishes loading?
yes, exactly.
Cool.
Bunch of polygons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like almost as if it's loading the player characters before it can load the NPCs.
um. Okay. Who would you like to go first?
Since you're talking right now, why not you?
Sure. So Duck comes in a pair of like heavy denim blue jeans, or not blue jeans, heavy denim overalls that are denim, hence the blue jean thing. Um,
Denim.
yeah. Um, so overalls, probably like a flannel shirt on under that, and we'll say very loved ball cap uh, on, and the overalls probably have like a bunch of pockets with different various tools tucked into each pocket, um, and a bag of ball bearings sort of clipped to a belt on the overalls.
Nice.
Uh, how about we go with Thog next?
They don't really look much different. They seem to be wearing like a kind of like a green sweater on, have like blue jeans, and also like black and white shoes on. Does that seem to have like a long red and white striped scarf around their neck and a gray beanie. They also seem to be wearing white gloves on their hands for some reason.
Now, is the scarf perfectly tied around so that the mouth isn't seen?
No, it's like loosely hanging around so you can still see their mouth.
Okay. And finally, Kitty. What does Kitty look like?
So Kitty is a slightly smaller than average feminine humanoid with cat ears that kind of move around as she's looking around. Um, her hair is like brightly colored, but it doesn't seem to be able to decide what color it wants to be at any given moment. And she's just kind of wandering around in like a cute top and a skirt with like combat boots.
Nice.
Stompy boots.
Now, by what do you mean by the hair color that never can be decided? Are you meaning that the hair color itself is rotating different colors, or that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay?
So
Wait,
like she'll like she'll look at something and it'll go more red, and then she'll look at something else and like a section will turn blue. You know, it's the hair cannot decide what color it wants to be.
wait,
Okay.
hold on. I forgot to add to my character's description. Sorry. Okay, on like the right side of their forehead, like like kind of like the right temple, there's
Mm-hmm.
like a little blue circle that seems to glow like light blue. And so, but the thing is, when they looked at the other people, it turned yellow for
It's
a
yellow.
second, and then went back to light, and then turned back to light and blue. And I
Yes.
guess with the, I get what the reaction cat is. I think they know what reference I'm going for.
Hi, I am
I'll
Connor,
keep
the
that reference
android
to
sent by
myself.
CyberLife. Anyway, yes.
Yes.
So her hair is kind of just constantly shifting in colors because I never really can decide what color I want my hair to be. And you know what? If it's a dream, my hair will be whatever color I want it to be that millisecond, that millisecond. The cat ears are just straight black. Because Loki is a black kid. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I love you. I wish I could have Loki with me.
So as you're all just like monarching, kind of like interesting looking at each other, you hear kind of like almost malevolent, like out of place, kind of like a chuckle. And before you comes a sharply dressed individual with a small little top hat. Their clothing marked very much of that of yellow, with a type vest that really like punctuates like a triangle. No, with like one big visible eye that you see with every time their hat is on. Like even when like they take it off, like they you only can ever see just them having like one eye, and goes, "Hello, welcome."
Hi.
Don't like that.
You remind me. Wait,
What should ever be the problem? Yeah,
you remind me
I.
of a villain in a kids show that I watched when I was like 7.
Oh,
Sister urge to punch this thing.
most likely that was my father. He was quite a great voice actor that allowed for me to have a great wealth of and to funnel that into making great games for others to enjoy in.
I mean, your visual design is also very creepy. You remind me of an evil triangle from a show I watched as a child.
Mm.
Well, I have no idea about that. This is all what the executives wear these days. The only difference is that I make a yellow look so good.
Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that tone of voice. The ears
Top
are now
hat is.
flat against her head.
He's gonna take your toes while you sleep.
No, I'm hot. Get down.
Now, I welcome you all to You Be Played live service Dreams Be Real, where by participating, we can make your dreams a reality and you can make money in the real world.
So you mean to tell me I get to like do fun stuff here in this game, and it makes money in real life?
Yes, which on completion and you of this, you will receive a check. If you're not already connected digitally, thus it will be directly deposited, whichever is more convenient to you.
Didn't they already try something like this back like 10 years ago? Something about additional life or something like that?
Well, I do not know about what the competition does. Here at UB Played, we only focus at creating unique ideas and experience. We can't help if along the way other competitors have tried to replicate an experience that was as pure as ours, but unable to do so.
All right, well, I'll give it a shot.
Good.
I mean, we already signed the things.
Yes, you
Do we
did.
even have the ability to say no at this point?
Well, you said yes for the introduction.
Oh, okay.
Why do you think you felt so numb before sleep?
I just assume I had too much Rockstar.
You mean that wasn't just me being overworked by my 12-hour shift?
No.
Huh.
You know, I thought today was the day I finally was gonna keel over from drinking all those energy drinks.
Yeah, you made an interesting problem where, Aaron, we had to actually double up the actual replicators. Now, pumping through your blood that is just a sample to allow us to have a connection here at the UB played servers and your own mind.
You put something in my blood that lets you read my mind?
No, we cannot read minds.
You're not denying that you put something in my blood without me knowing.
You agreed to it when you signed.
Should never read the fine print.
And don't worry, if you're unsatisfied, and you can only continue with repeat dosage. And trust me, you have to have done more than one successful attempt here for that any of this to be permanent.
Duck's eyes are just like glazed over, like I don't understand any of this. I am super creeped out. Duck's nonplussed. Because he
Now,
doesn't understand what's going on.
Okay,
Now-
fine. I'll do it.
now here, now, and they pull out like a small little disc from nowhere. Here we have an option of things that by a spin of the dial, we can give you a trial of our dream worlds.
The current internal thought process is, I mean, as long as it probably won't kill me, it probably isn't worse than other things I've done in pursuit of my music career, so I'll probably survive.
Let me assert you, it would do us a disservice if you died. See, if you died, how can we have return investment on your time? Like, it just, if you don't come back, what's the point? There's no profit in your death.
I genuinely hate how comforting that is.
Oh,
There's no profit in your death. Oh my god.
Well, that means they're more likely to make sure that we're good. We're fine, right?
yes.
If your definition of fine is alive. If your definition of fine is untraumatized, then we might be different. No, I'm not saying that out loud. I'm not saying that out loud. I'm not even really thinking that. That's just internal cat brain, not kitty. Cat is having a great time. Kitty is vaguely uncomfortable. But it's like, you know what? I'm kind of willing to sell my soul to the devil for this.
Duck is just bored and confused.
Bill Triangle puts out their hand.
Let's triangle!
Puts out their hand, and on there's a little dial with just a little pointer on multiple colors. And when you choose to spin it, it will land on something. Just open a hand up for someone to spin the dial.
Oh, cool! These little spinny things are fun. Duck will just like walk right over and flick it without even waiting to hear what it is.
I
He's just
love
like-
that! Alright, Duck.
Okay.
You know that's sticking a little bit. If you put some
Has
WD-40
Duck
on that
even
little- Spinner,
Has
it
Tog
should spin
even
faster.
consented to this?
Yeah, he signed the thing.
All of you did. That's how you're able to be here.
No. We consented to the introduction. I don't think Tog has actually specifically been like, yeah, okay, you can use my dreams for profit like that sort of thing.
He did say, sure, I'll give it a shot, which I think is about as close as you're going to get to,
Fair.
yes, I consent to whatever this program is.
Okay. What is something that comes to mind when eating something you love?
Are you asking that of all of us or of just
Yes.
specifically?
This is a fill in the blank again.
Okay.
And it will have an effect on the world.
Juicy.
Is this
Happy.
duck? Is this duck answering or me? Because that will change the answer.
It's whatever you think is. If you want to go with a duck answer, either way, it's going to affect the world.
This particular instance, it doesn't matter because Kitty and I both have the same favorite food because it's easier to do things that way.
So if it's duck, then it's going to be when eating something delicious. The thing that's going to come to mind is this one time I was at my cousin's birthday party, and his mom made this cake that tasted like this. It was really good, etc., etc.
Okay. And cat.
Juicy.
Okay. And as kind of like you seem to notice kind of like the blank area seems to be filled up. It's almost as if it's loading an area, which it fills all of you with a little bit of joy. There are little bits of party fair around. There's a little pinata and a cake in the center. As kind of like everyone seems to be just happy there. Most of the kind of like the actual people in there seem to be very blank, nondescript characters, while the actual things seem to have more actual depth. Yeah. Almost like the people there are just adding to the environment, but the main things of like the pinata, the cake, the drinks, all of them look to be very well done. What would you like to do?
So you said well done, and my brain is trained on cooking meat, and well done is so dry that it is not done well. Anyways, so
Which is the irony of the name.
Duck spun the dial, and now we have like a party area.
Yes.
Question: is there a pinata?
Yes. There is a pinata.
Dog's about to go beat the shit out of that pinata.
Okay.
But he's just kind of gonna walk around and look at things.
Duck's gonna see the cake and go, "Oh man, free cake, sweet!" And go over there and grab a piece and start eating it.
Okay.
Question.
Free cake, yes.
So just correct. We have one person going at a pinata, one person going at the cake, and one person going after drinks, correct?
No. She's not going after anything in particular. She's observing.
Okay.
She's looking at all of the things, and her ears are twitching back and forth. And
Okay, then I believe what I'm gonna need is then a smell taste from Dale, a smell taste roll. And for Tog, I need a might roll.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
It's right below medicine.
Yep, got it. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh,
It's a 12 for Duck.
ooh, ooh.
I got a 16 for Tog.
Okay. Tog does kind of like hit the pinata, but there's a little just like crack in it. Like maybe with a little bit more effort like you do, but you do successfully hit it, and there's a couple of small little treats come out of it. And Duck, as you're eating it, the only thing you really notice about the cake is it's really juicy.
Is it a meat cake?
Yeah, the juicy was in reference to well-cooked meat.
I think Duck is just gonna be like, "Oh man, this stuff's good." I think they put like gushers in it, that fruit snack thing, because it's real juicy.
Now,
Gushers in the cake.
Cat, now, sight roll from you.
Sight.
Let's see if like you can notice a bit more here.
Looking around with her ears going twitch, 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 twitch. Sight. I hit the button. Did it do a thing?
Yes.
Awesome.
And you do, for certain, see kind of like this pinata that's being hit. But
What's the pinata in the shape of?
the thing that kind of like you notice that no one else seems to notice, and it's very strange, is it kind of looks almost like a person. And that candy is coming out of.
Wait, where is the candy coming out?
Like again, like just there's candy coming out of pinata, and the pinata looks kind of human shaped. And the other thing kind of like you notice is that the cake, like where there's a little bit had been bitten up, there looks to be a little red, like a lot of ketchup up on the actual inside of the cake.
Oh dear lord.
Is it
I
the
just had to say-
consistency of ketchup, or is it a thinner consistency?
I
Like-
would
More liquidy than ketchup, because ketchup is kind of thick.
yes, it does kind of look thick. It is,
Okay.
I'd say, like closer to actual ketchup.
Well, that's weird. Did I notice anything about the drinks?
Do you want to try to taste one? Because like
Absolutely
so far you haven't
not. I am not putting anything in my mouth when I don't know what it is. Mom!
And then, as you
My
say
mom just
that,
said, okay, when I said I'm not putting anything in my mouth if I don't know what it is, my mom, who is sitting on the other couch, goes, that's what she said.
okay, let's make that canon. Bill Triangle comes in and says, "That's what she said." Yeah. Hey, let's incorporate your mom if you're going to tell us what your mom's doing.
Oh God, Mom, you are now officially part of it.
Uh-oh, why?
Because I said that, and then you showed up because it's a dream world and anything can happen.
Okay.
Hello, Cat's mom.
Jem says hi.
Hi. Tell her I took his
Alright.
kitty at every available opportunity.
My mom says that her NPC teases Kitty at every available opportunity.
Well, that may I already had that planned, so it's
Love you,
just
kitty.
got revealed. Was all too early.
Oh
Ooh.
goodness.
Okay, back to the game. Bill Triangle like appears as you go with the spots of bomb and says, "That's what she said." And so Bill Triangle's goes, "Is there anything I can do?"
Can I have a kitten?
They pull up like their hand, like right out of sight, and then you don't know where their hand went, but you just know it went out of your view of vision. And when it comes
Yep.
back, has a little stuffed animal kitty for you to hold.
Not entirely what I wanted, but it's good enough. I have a cat. I have a stuffed cat. It is cute because I have decided that it is cute.
Yes, that is the purpose of a kitty, is to be cute.
They are cute and they are cuddly. They are also mischievous little shits who always get up and shit. They are not supposed to be up then. But when they sleep, they're kind of pet Loki for a little bit. I just heard something go meow.
That was my cat.
Glitch!
Yep, she just walked by the studio door, looked at me, meowed, and then kept walking.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
Okay.
Yeah. I also do want to look at the drinks to see if there is anything visually wrong with them.
Well, give another roll, because you are specifically doing it with
I'm
advantage
looking
now.
Okay. I'm
'Cause you-
specifically looking at the drinks this time. Because I've noticed there's weird shit going on with the stuff my fellow dream people are interacting with. And now I am suspicious. Alright. Is there an option when I click on this to roll with advantage? It doesn't look like
No,
it.
you just hit it
Just have to
twice.
roll twice.
Did it not register the second time? There
Nope.
we go.
But that was a 9 for the first one, so hopefully the second one's better.
Did it make the
Because I can tell you right now, a 9's not good enough.
Going at there, 16, a 20, an 8, and a 9. I'm not sure which ones were for what rolls.
Oh! The 20 must have been the first of the second sight checks then, because I only rolled once and it was for sight the original first time.
Okay. So,
So
it was
the
a
8.
20 and an 8, so it'd be the
20 and an
20 is
8.
the better.
Yeah, okay. With a 20, you notice kind of like each of the drinks look a bit off. But, for example, they look to have milk, but it has carbonation bubbles in it. Like, you seem to notice, like, it's trying to do everything, but it's getting things just a little too off. It's like it's trying to accommodate for everyone at the same time, but in doing so, everything is just a little off.
I think Duck's definitely going to go for the fizzy milk. Pick that up
To
and
wash
start
down the
drinking it.
juicy cake.
Yeah. And be like, man, this milk's fizzy. It's like soda and milk at the same time. It's perfect.
That's nasty.
Duck's
Are
a
you
weird
still
egg.
hitting the human-shaped pinata?
Yeah, I want more candy.
Not
Then give me
noticing that
another
it's
might
human-shaped, probably.
Yeah, yeet. Ah, 5, really?
You miss the pinata, and the thing you're hitting it with gets stuck in a nearby tree that it's been broken to. So, were you trying to hit with your hand or a bat?
I tried.
Fired and missed.
I fired in the miss, in the miss, in the
Miss,
fire, in the miss.
fired
I missed both times. I fired to hit something, but it wasn't what I was aiming for, so I guess I
I
missed.
missed. Good stuff.
They were using like a stick that was nearby, but I guess they like the butterfingers slipped and they slipped out of their hands and now stuck in the branches.
Yeah. You Pooh Beared it up, and that you're just kind of like stuck in the tree, and you're not sure how you can get out at the moment.
Oh bother.
Oh, bother.
I take it you're all enjoying it.
Enjoyment is a bit of a strong word. But sure.
Duck is just, happy as a clam. And this is great. You got like fruit gusher cake and fizzy milk, and this place is great. I'm having a great time.
Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed the well-made cake.
Gusher cake?
It's juicy. I'm assuming it's like fruit gushers or something like that.
I see.
You want to buy it? He just holds the plate out.
No. No, I had a pretty good dinner before I fell asleep. I'm good.
I mean, I think this is dream food, so it's not like it doesn't actually like fill you up.
Hmm.
You seem like you
Something.
like the cake. I'll just let you have that.
There's something bothering you, cat? Like kitty cat?
Oh,
Mm.
that is so
So
disturbing.
creepy. It's so creepy.
Nothing is bothering me. I just don't really like parties. I'm not huge on social engagements.
Ah. Ah, I see. You are more of the single player, not multiplayer.
Uh, it's not necessarily that. It's that there are too many people. I'm good in like small groups. Well, there's too many sort of people here.
Okay. Uh,
I'm out of tea. Shit.
okay. Eh,
Cat is out of tea. Kitty does
So,
not have any tea because Kitty is not drinking anything. Kitty is just holding the stuffed cat and like every so often just petting it because it is soft.
okay. Now time for a new question. Blank is a flame in my heart.
Loki, my child, my kitten baby. I love him.
Dale?
Very cute. Um, for Duck,
Baby. He is baby.
I think for
Yes,
Duck
and
it's just gonna
baby
be
wants
people.
power.
I think for Duck it's just gonna be people. Duck's a people person.
A thing
Okay.
that is a flame in your heart. People.
Tog?
Art.
Okay. With a snap of their fingers, you all are separated.
Okay. Like
Tog,
I blink and I'm somewhere else.
you are actually filled in a room of art supplies. There's a couple of blank canvases, a bit of art there. And though for the most part, you see kind of like only about three colors, one being blue, one being red, and one being black. But other than that, like it is just filled with art supplies and canvases, but all seem to be of those three colors.
Hmm. This seems a bit sketchy, but I'll go with it.
So there's no white and there's no yellow. So your pigmentation is limited. Interesting.
Duck, as you are separated, you are filled with like I would think almost like a home cooked thing meal, like where you are taking care of people. Is everyone is just enjoying your stories of one after another. There's some barbecue on the grill grilling. You probably have a nice cold drink in hand.
Nice.
But the thing that just seems off to you is that the even though it feels cold in your hand, as you drink it, it seems to be flat for some weird reason. Perfectly chilled, but there's no carbonation. Like if this was an alcohol, it would be a flat beer. Like that just seems off to you for some reason. But other than that, like it is almost scenic and perfect.
Huh. It's kind of weird this drink is flat. They must have used all the carbonation for the fizzy milk. But, this is still real nice.
Hey, as you hear like some like very like nondescript person come up to you. Hey, well, why don't you tell me the great story? You know the one.
Um, which one? There's a whole bunch of really good ones. Which one are you thinking of?
Oh, you know the one.
The great one.
I hate when
Um,
people do that.
right.
Not interested in a bug.
Is this the one? I mean, are you looking for the one where we built that boat out of beer cans, or the one where we built the glider out of beer cans?
Oh, you know the one.
I just said I don't. So which
And
one?
and with that, kind of like we come to Cat, who is filled in a room of mixtures of cats, long, fluffy, thin, all were moving about, but they have almost a robotic feel to them. Like their movement seems off. But otherwise, they seem very fluffy. They're cute, just going around you.
Ooh, kitties. Kitties with movement disorders. That's okay. I love you anyway.
And as you're petting them, they don't seem to notice. But you
Aww.
can feel the fluffiness. You can feel how soft they are.
I want to pick a fluffy one up.
You are able to do so. And it's as you do so, it seems to have its feet moving as though it's still in an animation loop as you pick it up. Just keeps wanting to move as you're able to pet it. It feels soft and and fluffy. But that's about it. Like you can't really it doesn't react at all. But you can feel it, everything but it actually noticing you seems to be genuine.
They're not programmed for interaction. I see.
And with that, I think you all probably want to make a gut roll or a
Sure.
gut feeling roll.
Good
I'll
feeling.
make a gut. I'll make a gut check.
It's a 19 for Duck.
Okay. So we got a 19, an 8, and Tog.
You know what this reminds me of? Like me personally, I had one of those for real friend puppy sort of things when I was a child. And you would like press a button and it would start walking across the floor. And if you picked it up, its legs would just keep going.
Yeah,
That's
exactly
what this
like
is.
that.
Oh goodness.
Like, because other than that, they're all fluffy. Tog or Jim, are you still there? Because you're the only one that has
Yeah.
a feeling.
I have to do the gut feeling.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
right under
Yeah.
engineering.
I got it. 11.
Okay. So, Cat,
Mhm.
you think, other than it just being like it has no input, you think it's perfectly fine. Everything's fine. There is nothing wrong at all. Tog, you notice kind of like with the limited paints that there seems to be a lot of case of like limited input on the world.
They're just not programmed to interact with people. That's fine. I'm just gonna. Cats ignore people. That's fine.
Tog, you still there?
Yeah.
Or... Yeah.
Yes.
So as you're noticing, kind of like with each painting, it does. There's a large disconnect, like from each paint that you're working with or seeing. Like it is very dissonant. Where like almost like how Twitch chat Twitch wants to delay, but the audio is still there. So like you are still hearing it. There's this large distance of where like there's this extra space every time like you try to do a line.
So it just lags every time I paint.
Yeah, that's the only thing you're noticing with 11. Like that is very odd. Why would it be that much?
Something's a bit off. I don't know if I should question it.
And with the 19, you know for certain that this is just a loop. This person doesn't want to actually know what your story is. Like most of this is just like a fail comparison to the real world. Like none of this is right. It's seems to be more like it's something that's trying to collect information for you from a scam than someone actually wants to hear a story from you.
Okay. Um.
I keep
So-
hearing a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat glitch. Hi, kiddo. Um. So I think Duck's just gonna look at this guy, go, "Oh, you're This must be one of those like beta test things where it's not all worked out yet." This does remind me of one time me and my cousins we were talking to this guy out off of Main Street, and he was asking us a whole bunch of questions, and we thought it was kind of weird. And it turns out he's just wanting to get our information so he could like make internet accounts online and stuff with our details, and I think this is like one of those things. Is that triangle fella around here anywhere? Doug starts looking around.
Yes.
Okay, take
As
his voice.
I need to do one of those, what do you call them, bug reports?
Oh dear.
I love it.
Did I not get rid of the mosquitoes? I've been trying every version to
No,
get rid of those mosquitoes.
I mean, not like the virtual bug. I mean, it is a virtual bug, but not like the virtual simulation of the bugs. But it's like something's broken, problem with your code or whatever.
Hmm. Well, our developers are more used to combat-oriented things. Maybe that might improve things. Do you have... What do you think there, dear Duck?
I
What
mean,
do
sure.
you...
I like those first person shooters like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Those are all pretty fun. But I just want to let you know your guy here just keeps he's like stuck in a loop. Maybe some sort of like I don't know what they call it, a memory leak or something like that.
Oh, okay. Let us try this. And there's a snap. And we are now to another question.
Oh no.
Oh. Wait, for everyone or just for Duck?
Everybody!
And then
Duck,
everybody
what
was
have you
like,
done?
"Duck, what
You've
have you
taken away
done?"
my cats. Duck, I don't care that they weren't real. I liked petting them. This is why I liked petting the stuffed animal. I don't care if it's real and reacts to me. As long as it's not reacting badly, I don't care. I just want to pet it.
Okay. Blank always fills me with disgust. Let's go around.
Kitty has a very, very personal answer for this one.
Yes.
The guys that grope her when she's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's a waitress.
Ugh.
Okay.
What feels Duck with
What?
this, guys? Is Duck capable of feeling that emotion?
He is. Actually.
Believe it or not, this boy has some disgust in him.
This bad boy can fit so many different emotions in him. Slaps the roof of Duck.
That's a very Duck thing to say too. I love it. I'll give you two things, so you can go as lighthearted or not as you like, because they're two very different things. So, sort of knee-jerk reaction answer would be that Duck is filled with the disgust when he's around like racist or insert marginalized group phobia or phobic people here. And then if you want something more lighthearted, people who put sugar on their grits.
Ew.
People who put sugar on their grits. Nice.
Question, what is grits?
Okay.
It's like home fries. They're like it's like a potato hash sort of thing, right?
Yes,
No.
with a lot of grease and
No.
a lot of extra stuff.
No.
Well, that means
It's
I'm
basically coarse cornmeal. So it's like oatmeal but made with corn instead of oats.
okay.
Yeah. A lot of people I know use the sugar just a little bit in cooking so that it'll make it go easier, but those that put a lot on it is just
a
why aren't you
spoonful
just
of
eating sugar? Why aren't you just eating sugar?
I'm not saying that if you put sugar in your grits that I'm judging you. I'm just not saying that.
You're
I'm
not judging.
Not saying that. Yeah.
We're all judging if you put sugar in your grits. We can all agree on
I
that.
don't even know what grits are, so I'm not judging because I genuinely do not care. But you know.
So there you go. Depending on how dark or light you want to go with that, those are the things that disgust Duck.
Okay. And
I'm assuming we're going to be shooting the things that disgust us.
So oddly, fizzy milk is not something that disgusts Duck.
okay.
Ew.
Tog. What makes
Okay.
them always fills with disgust?
Okay, let me just put it in a way I think everybody understand, like dicks/bullies, like jerks, like mean people in general, like snobby people that think they're like too good for the world, or like people that are like always like people that just people are just so mean for no reason whatsoever.
I feel that.
Yes,
Like-
Republican.
And also Karen's
Oh.
high list.
I was expecting you to go with more like the artist route of people who try to get you to do art for free, but like that is also
Ooh.
fair.
Oh yeah,
And also-
that's also there, but more especially like people that just mean for no reason, like
Oh
you just
my
want to
God.
let the world burn.
My
Did
my
you
mom was
say-
just like, but why won't you draw something for me for exposure? Yeah, okay. Fuck you,
Did
Karen.
you say carrots or Karen?
Karen?
Karens.
Karen. You know,
That's what I
Bob
thought, but
Cook,
I
I
wasn't
want to
sure.
talk to your manager.
Yeah.
Can I talk to your manager?
Emma.
Okay, now before we enter combat, are we near the break time that we need to be at, or do we got a bit to go?
Yeah, we're at about an hour and 18 minutes in. We can take a break now if people need.
Okay, then there's a loud, audible snap and a flash that you all see and hear before you're getting into a combat area where you
Where the
hear
cat is going.
the battle music of dun 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 dun. Because I can't use Final Fantasy music here.
True.
You're gonna get copyrighted.
Nah. Hey, it doesn't count if it's badly done.
You get copyright. Yeah.
It's
And that's going
it,
on
Oh
in
my
the
goodness.
background.
it's a final countdown.
Final countdown, but it's on kazoo.
Oh, I know I have a kazoo
So-
somewhere in my house, but I don't know where.
With that, I think we'll
So-
go to break so everyone
I was
has a
gonna say,
little bit.
On that note, no pun intended, we're gonna take a break, about 10 minutes. So go stretch your legs, hydrate, grab snacks, whatever you need to do, and we
Make
will
more
be...
tea! Make more tea!
That too. We'll be right back. Such a creepy voice.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It'll help you be properly motivated in combat.
Whoa!
Oh, did you
What
forget when we went to break that we were about to
No,
have
no,
a
no, no,
battle?
no, no. I am whatting at the change in voice.
What? It's just the voice of him?
Oh yeah, I forgot his voice was to do that.
Now, I believe the time is for you to roll those swiftness so that, because it is time to duel!
Okay.
Wait, so from Kitty's point of view, she's petting a cat, and then the snap goes off, and then she's in a combat field.
Yes. Now, I would think since we had
It's
the whole
fair.
joke of Kingdom Hearts, that we have a very floating, because I forget, yeah, very kind of like wonderful town background while you're in battle. Well, very similar to when you're having to do against a battle against the Heartless. Like, you have this pretty city background that's behind you, but for the most part, you have the three players. You see three foes in front of you, and a large gelatinous grits behind them.
Gelatinous grits! The boss is grits.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Kitty's gonna hit the deck and be like, "Where'd all the cats go? What is this? I don't like this." And I will. What are we rolling again? Like our combat thing?
Swiftness.
Swiftness. Rolling swiftness. Remember to subtract 5 from this value. No, that's stamina. I'm not rolling stamina. So 7.
Okay. So, Ducky, did you roll that swiftness, or was that for a different type of roll?
Yep, the 17 was for Duck for swiftness.
Okay. So, it should go with the first move being your. We have Dale, that's first up.
All right.
Then we have, I'm guessing, Tog, because it's 12 minus 5 for cat, correct?
7. I'm a 7.
Okay. So, okay, I misspoke. So first we have Duck, then we have the enemies, and then we have Tog, and cat.
Roll a 7, pass the babe. That was you.
All right.
So your swiftness,
What's in front of me again?
you see three creatures. The first one having kind of like this red like magnet hat that's off to the side, white t-shirt, like big arms, kind of like has like that, hey, you want some look on it face. In the
Okay.
middle, there is this very clean cut, like a politician person that looks completely in like a white clothing with a white tag with a, a American flag pin on there and a shit-eating grin on their face. The third is a humanoid person in a carrot costume.
Carrot?
Why?
Why
Because
carrot?
it's Karen in a carrot costume.
A Karen and a carrot costume. Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and then there's like a gelatinous cube made of grits behind all of that.
Yes.
Is there
So-
sugar on the grits?
Well, maybe.
Is it
Goodness.
sparkling? Because sugars are crystals.
Yes.
There you go. You got sugar on your grits.
Okay.
Now, so how this is that you have the mid boss, which are these three opponents, and then after you've defeated them, there is a gelatinous. And then
Okay.
you hear Duck right behind you before you make your moves, like, this here should be more helpful. This is what the developers know. Maybe this will be more to your liking, Duck. And Duck is said loudly so everyone knows.
Mm.
Duck, you did this?
You did this! I want my cats back! I want
All
my
I
cat!
said, all I said was they got a bug in the program because this guy was talking in a loop, and then Triangle Man here's like, "Oh, let's try combat." Uh, and here we are. So, all right, I'll give this a try. And Duck pulls the bag of ball bearings off his belt, and he's gonna use metal magic to toss them. We'll go with the red hat guy first. We'll shoot the ball bearings at the hat.
Okay. So that's a
Um,
ranged, correct?
it's a magic attack
Oh, okay.
with a 22.
Okay, so they would not get the plus 15, so that would be D. Oh, I just did that. Dang it. Okay, was that, and you said that was 22?
Yep.
Yeah, that beats 19.
All right. For 11 damage.
Okay, do you want me to direct where it hits, or shall you?
Right?
Duck's aiming for the hat. If it hits anything else, that's just gravy. But the goal is to destroy the hat.
Okay, you hit it, and it spins like swishly around, swishity swig swish, swinging them fully around as the hat comes off, as they are kind of like hit like right in the cheek.
Awesome.
And
Then I'll go with deflect as my defense for this round.
that's a good thing, because as kind of like the hat is lost, the ball just like plops out of the face and into their hand.
All right.
So, since it is their turn, first we have uh, him going for that, and it's +5 to your defense, I believe. Correct?
What type of attack is it?
Range. He's throwing the
Then
ball
no.
bearing back at you.
Then no, I don't get a bonus. It's just my deflect
Yeah.
defense.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to do a dodge for to get +5.
Yeah. Oof. Good grief. All right. That's gonna hit.
Oh no! See, this is why, like, I was asking if you got it.
Okay.
So you take
I
6
love
damage.
Actually,
That's returned back at you.
in-game is terrified. And very upset.
So that takes care of my temporary hit points from tank, and then 1 hit point for my actual HP.
But still
Yes.
accurate. Oh, the other 3 enemies are MAGA hat guy, politician,
Now,
Karen in a Karen costume.
now
Karen
the
gets disgusted.
now the Republican and from their flag badge shoots a beam of light at
No
Cass.
way. Who is cowering? I forget if I don't
It gives
actually
you
know.
if I remember correctly, that gives you +3, I believe, because you're behind cover.
I'm not behind cover. I hit the deck.
Yeah, just prone.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's just make this easier. That you duck just at the exact time where it shoots a beam out of the pin, so you narrowly just avoid it. And if you
Um,
can just do dang it, physical endurance roll.
So just as a heads up, the rule on cover and concealment in fundamental is if at least 50% of their body is covered by a reasonably durable object, it gives a +2 to their defense roll. And you can argue that prone uh, is kind of like that if you want.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like to make it a little easier is just
He's a ball.
physical fortitude.
He's a ball.
Well, like let's just say like to make that easier on you.
I'm rolling physical fortitude.
Yes.
Sure.
That does not. So, yeah, you take 3 damage.
Ow!
And the Karen in the carrot costume sends at Tog some carrots shooting out at you. Do you want us to establish what your defense is now?
Dodge.
Okay. Which I believe
So
gives a +5.
Yeah, +5 to range. So roll. So I got a 14.
14 is not better than 29.
Ah, the damage. I'll see what I get.
5.
So I took 5 damage.
From
But
the
now,
carrots.
yeah, you take 5 carrot damage from Karen. So, and it is now your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my attack, Color Drain. So Tog feels this weird sensation to just take off their gloves for some reason and go rush straight at one of them. Let's go for the politician.
Okay.
All right, let's roll it. Boop bop boop beep. 14.
Oh, that was close because you'd had in there 19 total because that was magic, and we're thinking melee, so you had the advantage there if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
So they just narrowly miss your. Do you want to spend any stamina points to try to do that again?
How many stamina do I have?
It'll be the same as your stamina score.
Same stamina score.
Like
Yeah,
five
I'll do another roll. Come on, let me hit this.
So that's a D20 to see if like you can pull it off. And
D20.
then
on the character sheet, there's a spot right underneath your attacks that says stamina points, and it has
Yeah.
a little D20 next to it. If you hit the D20, it'll automatically subtract 1 and roll for you. Awesome.
you succeed.
Woo!
Okay, give it another attack roll.
Okay, so do I roll to see if I try to hit them again or
Yep.
damage? Okay. Come on, hit.
Yeah! Give that damage.
All right, damage 1d4. 5.
And you seem to have done what feels very critical to Karen, but in reality, you notice there's not really a whole lot of damage done to Karen as they go back.
They didn't attack Karen. They attacked the Republican.
Oh, my bad. Oh, then the Republican goes, I'll just filibuster that next session. It's nothing. I can always get a donor to cover for that.
Whoa,
Cat.
what's going on?
Cat,
Oh,
it is
no, I
your
got a
turn.
notification for something else. It is. I mean, none of them are a pretty lady, so that means I don't have to flirt with any of them.
That depends. Do you count Karen
God,
as a
no.
lady?
Karen is not pretty. Karen is in a carrot costume. Karen is not a pretty.
Good. We have the distinction they are not pretty.
Well, basically, it says that I have to flirt with anyone I find attractive, and I do not find Karen attractive.
As you
That's fair.
should. That is fair.
That's fair.
No flirting. Do I have to do something? She's like curled up in a ball, whining, like, I don't like this. I want to go back to the kitties. I don't like this.
Here's an option kind of like you can do is kind of like you can use kind of like as you're singing, if you do this in kind of like a singing voice.
No, she's not. She's whining.
Okay. Because
I can wait, when I talk to allies within earshot, are they allowed to talk back?
yes, because talking is a free action.
So is either of them going to respond to the curled up ball going, I don't wanna do this. I wanna go back to the kitties.
Duck's just not sure what to say in response, so no, Duck's not gonna say anything back. What about Tog?
Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe in me?
Yes.
That sounds like you're wanting to make a speech or a charm roll there.
No, I'd much rather role play.
Okay.
She just looks over at the monsters. Did anyone else get hurt other than Kitty?
Duck,
Yeah.
Duck got hurt a little bit.
Yeah, so the Tog.
Oh, so everyone got a little bit hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whose turn is it currently?
It's mine. I'm trying to figure out what she's gonna do, if she's gonna do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. In the background, we got the dun 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 in the background.
That's Kingdom Hearts.
No, it's not. It's being sung badly, so it's clearly not.
Yes, it is simple and clean, sung badly, and therefore it is not simple and clean, and therefore we won't get flagged.
Yes.
Or something.
There's an overclock remix that's allowed for fair use, so I think this works too.
See, I'm trying to figure out if she'd, because she's not gonna do anything like attack-wise, like she's not gonna attack or anything, but she might try to, because she has no idea what like abilities or anything else she has right now. But she knows that she doesn't feel confident enough to attack anything. But
With
Tog is
performance,
trying
you
to research. sure.
You could try to like buff Duck
Yeah.
or Tog or
Yeah, that's
something
what I
like
was
that.
thinking.
Yeah.
Was buffs.
And here's something like you could do. Flavor is just like you can create using as your voice as the
I'm
source.
thinking.
You could use the magical shield created by your voice if you want to.
Thinking. There's so many options. Oh no.
Pretty much
Yeah.
just limited by creativity for the most part, and how well you can roll.
Okay, so Kitty's like gonna take some deep calming breaths and be like, remember, therapist said, in for 5, hold for 2, out for 5, breathe in, out. And she's slowly going to um get up to her feet, and she's still like trembling, and her ears are flat against her head, and she is very clearly unhappy. Um, shit, how do I want to do this? The problem is that my brain will create several different scenarios, and then I have to pick one.
Here's something. How about what are you trying to do?
No, my brain is creating several different scenarios of different things, and now I have to pick one. It's fine. Hold on.
Would it help if you just take an held action? So you hold yourself until X occurs. So
Or
that
if
way
you've
you
got,
don't have to decide right now.
or if you've got like
No.
4 ideas, roll a d4, and whichever one it lands on, that's the idea you go with.
See, okay, now I know what she's going to do, but I don't know what effect it's going to have.
See, that's what happens when we roll. We'll find out together.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I don't know what effect it will have if it succeeds or even if it fails. But, okay, you know what? It's fine. She's like
What's-
shakily stands up, takes a deep breath, and turns and looks at Tog and goes, just do it!
Just
Don't
do
let
it.
your dreams be dreams! Just do it! Because she's like, Tog believes in me, so I must shout encouraging memes at Tog. And so she shouts encouraging memes at Tog.
Okay. So I would just need you to do the magical roll. Oh, that's right near. Or like you have towards your attack. Just don't do the damage, and it'll do the math to do this. Because if it
Okay.
works,
So I'm just gonna roll vocal bonus to hit.
It should
Okay.
be if you're doing like a magical effect, it should actually be magic engineering.
Oh, okay.
Should be
Sure.
under
I can do
skills.
that. I have that.
okay, I was thinking because
Engineering.
it's that they're
Magic.
using a vocal focus. It's a thing they
Not
are trained-
attacking though.
Yeah, but it's has all the same math in there. So
What
okay,
did I roll?
27.
7!
So I will now give you the choice, Tog. You can either have the option of that all the enemies roll at disadvantage, or Tog can roll with advantage.
Which
Like
would
they
be
all roll
better?
with disadvantage against Tog specifically because Tog has been bolstered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disadvantage or advantage? What to choose? Either A, I could do more damage, or B, they fail so hard when it comes to me.
I'll give you a second to think on that then.
Yeah.
Because,
In
Raven's
terms of in terms of bonus actions, she's not even gonna try right now. And in terms of defense, she's probably gonna be dodging. She's just gonna be like, okay, I did that. Am I allowed to have her stand up, shout at Tog, and then curl back up into a ball so that when things start coming at her, she can roll away?
yes.
Cool. That's the flavor of the dodge then. She's a little ball, and if things start coming at her, she's going to roll away.
Gotta go fast.
And if she rolls fast enough, that she doesn't get hit. And if she doesn't roll fast enough, that's just the way it could go.
Yep. Duck, I believe it's your turn now.
Awesome. So what I'd like to do, and let me know if this would be possible, is use a stamina point with magic engineering to make the ball bearing attack hit all three opponents instead of just one.
Okay, I'll give you that. And though you can either do that where it be 1d4 damage if you're successful then.
Okay. Instead of 1d6, that works. Alright, so we'll spend the stamina point. That's a 19 on magic engineering roll.
Okay. So that does work.
Okay.
And I will just do their, because they were prepared for range, not, so that should give you a +5. So that is more than theirs. So that,
Well, that's just the magic engineering roll. So the attack roll is 28.
yeah. So that is so that is 21 damage total.
Awesome.
Done.
To be,
Very well
seven,
done.
7 to each one. And then I'm going to use another stamina point to try and get another action.
Okay. You
Yay, it was
succeed.
successful. And then I think I will go for the ball cap guy again
Okay.
with a 28.
Oh, tied.
So that's
both of us re-roll again.
they dodged that one. And then yeah, I will go with dodge for my defense this round.
Okay. Let's see, because I'm going to give them, see if that worked to 3D. Yeah, because I'm going to give them 3 to see if like that made them dizzy as well. Okay, so 2 of them are dizzy and not able to work, but
Nice.
Karen, unfortunately.
Karen.
I know, Karen seems to actually be able to deal with that and shoots carrots at Duck in particular, which I believe is range, so you get +10. I know, +5.
+5.
So theirs is. Dang it, why are you not going through? Roll 20.
17.
Ooh, 17 on their end.
So
You got a good
dodge.
chance here. Oh!
15.
The 15. So close.
It's still gonna hit.
Let me see, because don't we have it? Nope, we haven't gotten up to that far in Twitter yet. Stink.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I retweeted it.
I know, but
appreciate
unfortunately. Okay. That ends
check.
their turn. And
actually, we do have enough. But what's the damage?
like if it's 2, so if you can get it at more than a 2, you would actually. It's like that's the difference here. It's just 2.
Oh, it's fine. I'm still gonna take the hit. I'm just gonna leave the d6 up for somebody else.
Okay. With that, we go to Tog for your turn.
So how much?
I thought
damage
the enemies
did
were before
carrot do?
Tog. Oh wait,
I-
we were just on the enemies. Never mind. I'm good.
Yeah, I forgot to do the 1d6. You
Okay.
got 5 damage. My bad.
No worries. All right, cool.
Now to Tog. It is your turn.
Okay, I decided what I wanted it to be, so I'm putting it to bonuses on attacks.
Okay, so you get advantage on your attack.
All right. So I'm gonna do a ranged attack to, let's say the Karen. Let's go. Let's see if I get it. Yeet.
Oh, good thing it's with advantage here.
Hmm.
Like you get to go one more time rolling.
Okay. I get the roll.
Yeah, because you said with advantage.
Okay.
You'll roll twice and take the better of the two results.
Okay. Yeet. 12.
Let's see.
Uh,
No! Nope. Karen and avoids that, just sidestepping and just kind of starts yelling.
Bitch, I am the manager. Shut up.
My goodness.
I love that. Angry carrot Karen yelling about wanting to talk to the manager, and then Jem just goes, "Bitch, I am the manager."
And Kat, it is now your turn.
Well, I think Kitty is a little more not freaking out now. She's had a whole 10 seconds to do breathing exercises. So she's gonna slowly uncurl from her ball and stand back up. And this time, she's still shaking a little bit, but she probably won't curl back into the ball again. And she's looking around and looking at these people who are basically defending her. And she's going, how do I want to do this? I want to do another spirit boosting sort of thing. But I'm trying to figure out exactly how, because I definitely want to actually sing for this. But now I'm trying to figure out what I want to sing.
There's always a good phenomena.
No. That's
I
just.
believe in you. There is You Are My Sunshine.
That one's depressing.
You make me happy when skies are gray.
That one is depressing. Oh my gosh.
I got one. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you
Sure.
down.
That was actually what I was thinking about.
Is that you?
Okay, so she takes a deep breath.
We're all about to get Rick rolled right here. Prepare yourselves.
She takes a deep breath. And she does out loud, da 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 da, and then she spins
Just imagine this cat girl doing the Rick Astley dance and just like, throwing ball berries and stuff and just going.
She's not really doing the Rick Astley dance. She's like swimming back and forth through the, and then when there's like the da 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 da, she does a spin for that in time with it. She's just dancing. Yeah. A fucking limit's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Trying to make you understand. Never gonna give you up.
Gonna give you up.
Let you down.
Gonna let you down.
Run around desert you.
Sir,
Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna
Goodbye.
tell a lie and hurt you.
hurt you.
She's just gonna keep going. But yeah, I need to roll for that. What am
Yeah.
I rolling?
Um,
Magical engineering, I'm assuming.
yeah,
And
plus
can
2.
I get?
Here's what I'm gonna say. Like, if
What
it
am I
has
getting bonuses for? Am I getting bonuses for the singing, for the dancing, for anything in particular?
Yeah, like you're like roughly like if this is successful, this is why like I kept like you have a lot of already set up for your attack, the bonus included, and just without the damage die, which I've already have. Like, there's already the plus 2 for the singing already in there for you.
Yeah,
Same
but it doesn't
thing
have the
with you.
plus 5 for magical engineering that I have.
Okay.
So I've got plus 2 for singing. Am I also going to get an additional plus 1 for my dance moves? Because
Yes.
all right, so plus 3 to that, so that's a 14.
And here's what I will say: that roughly, even though it looks like if this is successful, it'll actually hurt all the enemies as well. So
Oh my gosh, yes.
I mean, it's a 14, so you get to decide.
you have a D6. Like, you just need
There's
one more
D6.
point. Like, because it needs 15
Is the
for
party
something.
okay if I use the D6?
Yeah,
Is it
go
one
for it.
for the party? All
Go
right.
for it.
I'm gonna actually roll. Is there a button for D6s?
No, but you can type /r space 1d6 and it'll do that.
Okay. /R 1d6 4. So that becomes an 18.
Yep.
An 18 with a 3 on the d20 is pretty amazing.
Yep. So here's what
Yeah, I've got a plus 8 to magical engineering because I put a lot of points into magical engineering because I was like, I'm not gonna do attack stuff often. I'm gonna be a support character, so I'm gonna put my points into engineering rather than attack.
That's awesome.
So here's what happens. First thing is that instead of it just being Tog, Duck as well is kind of like invigorated.
Oh yeah, she was focusing on she was singing to both of them. So like for some of the dance moves she's like chilling at Tog, and for some of them she's like chilling at Duck. She's just like, I'm putting my heart into this performance because I know that I'm not good at fighting, but I also, you guys are protecting me and I want to give back.
So here's what happened. It's not only that, so both of them on their next turn can roll with advantage, and the enemies all just took 4 damage as well as they were rickrolled.
Rickroll damage. Yes.
That's great.
I had the Just Dance movements in my head while I was doing that.
Duck, it is your turn, and you get to roll with advantage.
Awesome. Let's see. Is there any other metal on the field right now?
Yes, but not on the field itself, but you notice in particular on both the politician and on the one with the red hat, who has that very like YOLO chain on them.
Oh.
Sorry, Red Hat has a YOLO chain? Ew!
Oh, that needs to go away. So, question for you, because rules as written says like you can't affect equipment on an enemy with metal magic. Does the YOLO chain count as equipment, or is it something I can interact with?
I'm gonna say, like, if you do a good magical engineering roll, yes, it'll work.
Okay. I would like to.
Doink that, please.
We're just gonna melt it. We're gonna turn it into liquid while he's wearing it.
Okay.
Molten metal on its neck.
Yes, I love this.
Oh, that's great. I like that a lot.
Because you only live once, right?
Yes.
have the and it's gonna have like YOLO burned into yes, okay.
Depending
all
on
right.
how this roll goes, there may be even more than that.
Would you like me to roll an attack roll um, to make sure it hits the necklace?
Sure.
All right. It's gonna be a 16 for the attack, um, and then if that is high enough, I will go ahead and spend the stamina point.
Yep,
Nice.
hi.
And we'll do magic engineering. 32.
Okay. Here's what happens. Unless you want to roll again because you have advantage.
Uh, I could. I guess I could take the better of the two results. So,
Might as well.
okay, it wasn't a nat 20, so 32 is the highest I got.
Okay. So the YOLO on them starts to melt into their skin, burning them.
Oh.
And as this happens, their entire clothing, which is oil-based, it catches on fire
Oh.
here. And a bit of the gelatinous sugar grits goes over and slaps it, absorbs it, and then just pulls it back. And you see the gelatinous glow for a bit as you've destroyed one of the three.
It's just
You destroyed
that Naga
It
Man.
ate it. It
Yes.
ate it.
You destroyed him with the
In
power
Soviet
of
Russia,
YOLO.
grits eat you.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
In
This is why
America,
don't
you
put-
ate grits. In Soviet Russia, grits eats you.
See, this is why you don't put sugar in your grits, kids. It'll eat you.
Listen, learn. Listen to Duck.
All right. And that's gonna pretty much do it for me for this turn.
Okay.
Your defense?
I need to
Say that?
do a defense. I'm gonna stick with dodge.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen, at least because using a magical beam out of its pin, the politicians go, "Oh, oh, that was one of my donors! How could you?" Okay. So they're magic
donors are
against your dodge. Because I believe that you don't get, because it's magic
Magic.
versus dodge.
Yeah.
It's just, you don't get the +5. So,
I'm deeply amused
sorry, I was
that
muted.
this Naga Man was one of this politician's donors.
That makes sense. So sorry, that was being directed at me.
Yes, you got a magical beam of Republican energy in your face.
Oh goodness.
I'm hoping you can avoid it.
There we go. 25.
Yes. Yes, you dodge to the left to avoid that Republican.
The right!
beam.
Haha.
See what you did there. Okay, cool.
Now, Karen throws another carrot at Tog, because you've said you were the manager, Tog. So she's going to try to attack the manager to try to see if she can get what she wants. The carrot and the,
Attack the manager! Carrots!
I'm a dodge.
Nope. So that will be /R1D. You take 5 damage.
I'm down to 15, man. You know what? Tog's had enough. They're gonna use their melee magic attack, color drain, and just go up and bitch slap them.
Okay.
Bitch slap the Karen! Bitch slap the Karen!
Let's do it.
Can you do the dice support this? Make that roll.
Do it. Hey.
It's a good attack
Let's
roll.
see. Oh!
Hey.
They were expecting range. So give me that damage.
Yeah. Yeet. 6. Yeah.
Nice. Though, do you want to try to go for a second one? Spend the stamina to go again and try to. So I
Nah,
will
I'm
tell
good.
you, she does look really hurt, but
Nah, I'm good.
okay. Cat, it is your turn. Oh,
Okay.
dog, you declared defense before I forget?
Oh, dodge.
Okay. Cat.
Okay. She's gonna come up sort of behind Tog, uh, like a backup dancer almost. And then she starts going. This is gonna be like a straight attack, but she's just gonna start going. Fuck you very, very much. I started too loud. But then she's, yeah, because we hate what you do and we hate your whole crew, so please don't stay in touch. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Fuck you very, very much. I am not an alto. You get the point. She sings Willie Allen's "Fuck You" at the Karen as an attack.
Yes! It is already set up, so you can just click.
Yep. And she's not dancing, so it's just the vocal bonus.
14. Let's see. I hope. Ooh, so you need to again. You can make it higher.
16.
Nice. Bring that damage down.
Wow, I rolled well. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just surprised because digital RNG consistently hates me.
So let's see.
I know that feeling.
Oh my god. 1.
Did I just fuck you her to death?
No, she's got 1 health left.
Aw.
Oh, that would have been so good, but unfortunately. Do you want to try you want to try to spend a stamina point to do that again?
I've already used 2 of them for the magic things, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
So I'm gonna not.
Okay.
I'm treating my stamina point pool as like magic points right now.
That's fair. They do just as a heads up, they do reset at the end of an encounter, so you will get those back as soon as combat's over. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then sure.
Okay.
I'll spend a stamina point. I'm scared.
No! Dang it! I was hoping you destroyed the Karen.
Dice are not with you on this one.
The digital dice always hate me, and physical dice always love me. That's just how it is.
Mine seems to be the same way.
Anyways, I am going to be dodging
Okay.
because I am expecting that the Karen will attack me rather than the Republican. Because I just fuck you'd at the Karen. So now the Karen has to decide personal insult or the manager. Anyways, Duck's turn, right?
Yes.
Y'all are funny. All right. So Red Hat guy is
You YOLO'd him
grits.
to death.
YOLO'd him right into the grits. Okay.
Yes, you'll load him into the grits. I like that description.
All right. I'm gonna roll a die here to see who I go after next. So the politician.
Well, the Republican attacked you.
I was gonna say the politician that just zapped me will be 1, and then but I'm seeing like the other one, the carrot is about to fall over. So maybe getting rid of a potential second attack from the enemy would be a good idea. But nope, politician gets it. So, all right, how am I doing on stamina points? I've got 2 left. Let's just go with a straight up magic attack with the ball bearings. For 24.
Like,
All right.
because they were prepared for range, not magic.
Oh, fantastic. Max damage 11.
Ooh, that hurts him.
If he's still standing, then I'm gonna try for another action and succeed. And let's repeat. 13. Roll a 2.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. No.
All right, second one misses.
He will not go quietly into this good night.
Apparently not. Oh wait, I get to roll with advantage, right? Because of the.
Well, you did that last turn with advantage.
Oh, okay. So just lasted one round.
Yeah.
The
Got
power
it,
of
okay.
Rick Astley is not that extreme.
Yeah, it helped turn the battle in your advantage, but that's about it.
Okay.
Because that's why you YOLO'd him to death, remember?
Oh yeah. Then I think, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I was thinking about maybe moving somewhere, but I don't really have anywhere to move to, so I'll pass turn.
Okay. The politician just says, "Fine. You want to get down and dirty? I shall play your dirty politics." And then rushes in to try to just punch you right in the face. Which,
Okay.
19?
19, and he's punching, which is
Which
melee.
means-
I'm using dodge.
Yep, which means you have the +5.
No,
Nothing.
dodge is
No.
for ranged.
Dodge
Oh,
is
yeah,
just
sorry.
ranged.
Melee.
But I still
Sorry,
rolled higher. Still
Yeah.
rolled higher. So 25.
Okay, that's successful.
You
And
stuck playing
the-
dirty.
Yep. And then the Carrot Karen is going to shoot carrots out
So
at
predictable.
Tog.
Up, still going for Tog.
Yeah, because Tog said they're their manager. And just, as they are shooting out carrots. And it just seems almost as like every time they are just yelling and screaming at you, that actually turns into actual carrots that have been heading at you.
Oh my
Bruh.
god. Scream
So-
carrots out of their mouths!
Someone get the duct tape.
Duck has duct tape.
It probably does, yeah.
Okay,
In
they're,
pockets, one has a roll of duct tape and the other has a bottle of WD-40.
Oh my goodness.
they made a range attack of 18 on you, Tog.
Dot. Let's see. Yeah, I
Oh,
got that.
not 20!
Twenty!
Nice.
You just, you matrix avoid.
Matrix. Oh, I think I threw out my back. Hold on. Okay, I'm good now.
Okay. And it is now Tog's turn. As they pop their back into place, what will you do?
Okay. Let's see.
Pop your back into place.
I already did that. So
Back.
Karen's at. So how many hit points is Karen at?
1.
1.
How many hit points is the politician at?
More
10.
than that.
Ooh. I'm gonna just deal with the politician, try to lower his health more. So I'm gonna use my ranged attack.
See, this they are prepared for. Oh.
Yeah, yeet. 21. Hey.
Yeah, they're 20. Still, you take that.
Don't beat that. All right, let's get that demodge. 8.
It's down to 2.
Yeah,
I like them apples,
Yeah.
sucker.
Cat, it is now your turn. So which will it be, the politician or the Karen?
neither. Neither is also an option.
True. But one has 2 health points, the other has 1, so...
And you said it's Cat's turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just make sure I heard that right. Also, I have Never Gonna Give You Up stuck in my head on a loop now, so thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
Here's the... I have the way to get that out. I'll wait until after Cat's done.
Wait. Ow. Sorry, I hurt myself.
That's okay.
Oh, no.
Ideas are like that.
I clapped my hands together and now they're both in pain. Am I weak or am I strong?
You just clap too hard. Now, is that going to be your attack against them? Is you
No,
just clap
no.
too hard and it's
No.
the sound?
No.
While you're thinking on that, Raven, the way to get it out of your head is probably the kitty parade. It's da da da
That's
da 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 da
That's fair.
da 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 da.
I'm changing the words a little bit to suit my purposes.
Go for it.
So she's gonna step a little bit back so that like both the Karen and the Republican are easily in front of her. And she's gonna be like, "You've been struck, bah, bah, bah. You've been hit, bah, bah.
A smooth
Smooth lightning!"
Okay.
And she's gonna try to have both of them get hit by lightning.
Okay, that sounds... Because rules as written, that would be like you're going for electricity via magic. So...
Magic. She's trying to create a magical effect that will cause the lightning to rain from the skies and strike.
Okay, so you need a magical engineering roll and then an attack roll to see if it will attack both of them.
Okay. Do I get lightning? Question 1.
It's just how it is you're doing that. Nope.
What did I roll?
A 7. So
no,
15
I rolled
total.
an 18.
So it does happen.
18.
Sorry.
18 total because the singing and the dancing.
Okay. So magical effect minor. So that means something easily. So you can get 1. And if your attack roll works. You needed a 20 you total for it to be able to hit both of them. Or was it 25?
Doesn't
Either
matter.
way, 18's smaller than both. So,
Considering that
attack?
she went for the Karen first, it probably hits the Karen.
Okay. Give that attack roll.
Oh, okay. I guess.
26. Let's see. Can the Karen avoid it? No, the Karen cannot avoid the catastrophe of lightning.
I mean, it doesn't really matter how much damage it does, but I want to roll the damage. Holy fuck!
Yep.
Nice.
There's just ash of the Karen. There's not even any bit of the Karen left. There's like one singe, like credit card that you can see in a pile of ash.
A singed credit card and a scrap of orange fabric.
No, it was too strong.
Oh,
That
none
was
of the
all it turned
fabric
to ash.
stayed?
Yeah,
Aw.
it turned to ash. That's how strong it is. That was a good. Because again, she was struck by a smooth criminal.
She was struck by some smooth lightning.
Duck, it is your turn.
Alright, so it's just the politician left standing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, with grits behind them.
Alright.
Goopy grit. Gonna grit your teeth against the goopy grit.
Let's see. Um, yeah, we'll just do. He's almost about to fall over. I'll just do another attack with the magic. So.
Oh, they got one.
Whoa!
Nice.
That's 8 damage.
Yes.
Oink.
And as you destroy them, you notice the grit come down and kind of like take the body of the Republican
And
and
it
the
eats it.
ash. Yes. And you notice kind of like as it moves a bit closer, it then changes in shape to that of a giant triangle.
Oh dear.
Why are we fighting the triangle?
All right.
And the triangle, like out of what looks like an eye hole, moves very much like a mouth. Now, are you enjoying this, or would you like a bit more?
More is not required or desired.
I think
This is
I'm
fine.
pretty much good here. That was enough.
Fine.
Good test run.
And the grits extends out a hand and snaps. And
What?
you are. And then instead of there being grits, all three of you are back at the podium.
Hey.
Okay.
Now, would you like to repeat any of that, my dear testers?
Never
Cat
again.
room. I want the cat room. Cat.
And snaps, and you all are in a room with stuffed cat animals that are moving about. Now,
Huh.
Kitty. She immediately picks one up and does not seem to care that its legs keep going.
now these ones do. This one seems to be much more reactive.
Oh, really?
Yes, because instead of trying to create a real life one, these are stuffed animal kittens that just move around and act like actual cats.
Kitty.
I mean, I'm more of like a dog person.
That's
I don't think this room's for me.
There's a snap, and then there are some around you are little like stuffed puppies around Duck.
Kitty.
I mean, I guess that's a little better. Doug just sort of like holds up his hand. Is like, I'm still pretty disturbed by the combat thing that we did. Can I go home?
Well, that's an option. If you want to leave early before the end.
What's at the end?
The end is we try to at least finish off with something everyone enjoys. For example, here, cat, we learned we just can't try real life. We should forget about it. Just focus on stuff that is not real, like the cute stuffed animals.
What are you saying? They are definitely real. I am holding one right now.
Exactly.
They are very much physically here. I don't know what you're saying by saying they're not real. They are real. How dare.
I am saying that more as in we are not creating lifelike animals.
Oh. Yeah. Because you can't do that. That is not in your powers. You sucked when you tried to do that. I mean, they were still really soft, but they did not act like cats.
Yeah. Apparently, there's 334 different paths just on the tail alone.
Oh God.
Yeah. On his stuff, there is not as many. Reduces the polygons and everything down. Much easier to manage.
I'll take your word for it. I don't really understand all that stuff. Um, yeah, I guess I could try one more thing. I guess.
How about you? What would you like?
Um, I don't know, maybe like go kart racing.
Snaps. And all of you are kind of like in a goat carts, while Cat is very much like in and behind an anthropomorphic cat driving a go kart, while they're behind them petting a stuffed animal. Oh,
Oh my
kitten.
God,
It's about
that's
to be like
amazing.
Mario
Yay!
Kart.
I don't have to drive. I don't like driving.
Yes, but you get to be around the drive while you pet
The
the
cat.
kitty.
Oh my god, it's like
So,
Mario Kart Double Dash.
oh my God, that's amazing. Duck's gonna look at the go kart
Loki,
and go, oh sweet,
Loki, where are
these
you?
things are real easy to fix up. He's gonna try to soup his up
Loki.
if possible.
Oh, you're still in the pantry, aren't you?
I just need a
Hold on.
mechanical engineering role.
All right.
It's decent.
So 15.
It's decent. It's not anything more. Like you just exceed the child lock on there. So now it actually can go the full 360 miles per hour instead of the 160 that everyone else is locked into.
That's a pretty significant improvement. I'll take it. Yeah, and Duck will get strapped in. I'm
Now,
curious what Tog's go kart looks like.
what does your go kart look like, Tog?
Ah, okay then. Let me just I think. It's not more like a go kart, but more kind of like a motorcycle.
Nice.
It has like different like it has like these different color splotches on it, like different colors paint on it to make kind of give like a Picasso kind of feeling like that. It also the handlebars are really replaced with like giant paintbrushes, so it gives it more like an artistic kind of feel.
I hope this makes you all happy.
I mean, this certainly seems like a little less disturbing than the last one. This looks fun. We're gonna go.
Now, are you all
Just
guys
grab the
just
engine.
now? Are you all racing for fun or trying to beat one another?
Fun. Fun.
Yeah, just fun.
Apparently, I was muted. Oh well. Whoops.
Okay, so since everyone's just doing for fun, for the most part, you're just allowed to do that, and just as far as you can tell, Bill is just seems to be happy. Ever so often, you hear, "Oh yes," as you guys are enjoying the ride on the go karts.
Oh, the laugh is so
Kitty.
creepy.
Never laugh again, dude. No, never.
um,
Kitty does not care because Kitty has kitties.
is the triangle guy? Where is he currently?
Like right as you say that, kind of like out of kind of like the little side mirror, you see him just, oh, I'm wherever you need me to be.
Duck's just like, I want to see how well the speed on this car is and how effective the bumper is. Could you just like, come here in the middle of the road for a minute?
Hit the bill.
I was gonna say like, just want to see how good the car handles. Like, nope, compulsive truth teller. But wanting to see how well the bumper works is truthful.
Fender.
Yes,
Yep.
but as far as you can tell, the fender's just missing. And you hear a large crash from one of the other players' vehicles. Not any of your guys. It's just you hear a crash. And the thing that makes this very strange is you hear, ah!
I hope they're okay.
Yeah,
That happened as I hit triangle, dude.
the thing is that makes this sound very out of place is the vocal does not sound like any of you, does not sound like Bill.
Okay. And just to clarify, that happens as I hit him.
Yeah, like as you'd
My
asked
go-kart?
for the bumper to just be on the real road.
Oh,
No,
is you
no.
asked
Duck was asking Bill to stand in the middle of the road so that Duck could test out the bumper.
by hitting him.
Oh, okay. The
Duck
same
didn't-
thing happens, but you hit a person.
See that wasn't you. So that might be another one of those bug things you got to work on. Is
Oh, it certainly was me. I did feel the bumper thump thump as the wheels went thump thump over the feet.
Kinky.
yeah.
Out of character. Kinky.
Yeah, I think y'all might need to do some more like testing on this software here before you bring customers in.
Of course. And that's kind of like you guys, I'm guessing, have a couple more loops around of fun.
Sure.
Then once you guys kind of start to get bored of this,
I will
there's
never get bored of petting a cat.
it's the go-kart race. When you
All
get
right.
bored of the go-kart races, there's a snap and a flash of light, and you return to the podios again. One, like you see, has a walkway that's very flowery. One that is decked out in camo, and one that looks very much of like skeletons and memes as you return to the original part. Well, I hope you all found that satisfactory.
Could use some more cat petting.
Yes, further testing is required.
Yeah, I think y'all might need to do some quality control testing and maybe some more troubleshooting or whatever it is y'all call that. Um, yeah, but you know, good start, good concept. You getting there?
Tog, any comments from you?
Well, not that I could think of the top of my head, but this seems a little bit dangerous if someone were to get hit by one of the carts. They say that they slowly pan over to Duck.
Oh, don't worry. No one was harmed. No
No,
one that was harmed that mattered at all.
that that's both concerning and creepy at the same time. Are you okay?
Very creepy.
You okay, buddy? You said that you felt it, which means you're saying that you don't matter. And I think that you should have more self-confidence than that.
Oh, if I don't matter, all of you matter. But if I matter, then what's the point of you mattering?
Because everybody matters.
Everybody's made it matter.
Everyone is made of matter. I am made of matter. I have mass and I take up space and therefore I matter.
Interesting. Interesting. Now, as you awake, you will have the form letter. On the back will be the comment center. If you would like to write down any comments on there, uh, once you awake and send that off, you will be given the option of either to return for further improvements, as well as possible stocks and you be played. If you wish to continue onward in helping us develop dreams be real.
I think Duck, just under his breath, just kind of goes, "Dreams be real creepy." You mean?
Goodbye! Have a good day!
Woo!
Hey,
So creepy.
she's just gonna start slowly backing down her walkway.
Yeah, talk to the gentleman as well. Like,
I'm gonna start backing up.
Yeah, Duck's
As
gonna quickly get out of there.
yeah, and as all three of you are leaving, like you notice just kind of like in the corner of your eye, like even if you're looking straight, you just see this waving hand smiling. Come back now. Come back
no, no. Talks is ready because now they're scared. Like, oh shit, no, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's a no from me, dog.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Sure, I was mildly traumatized by the combat. But yeah.
now. As you all get to the end of the actual pathway, you wake up. Uh, Next to your bed, you see
Next to our oh, okay, sorry.
yeah. There is the paper, everything is exactly the same as like when you get to bed, along with the pen and paper there, sign. And just like as you know, it says that for a full completion of payment, any comments will be required and helpful on the back. Do you guys leave any
Work on your cat. Uh, work on the cat simulation.
You need to fix the lag on the paint, cause the paint must be very slow.
I think Duck will put on there. Needs more troubleshooting on bugs. Also, content warnings for creepy mascot.
I like that. Also, content warnings for creepy mascot.
And as kind of like you all mail it off, and I'm guessing after you mail it away, you go to check your bank just to see, like, was any of that actually real? And each one of you see a month's worth of pay added to your bank account.
Wow.
That's not a lot.
Dang, that's some money.
That's
A whole month's worth of payment for a single day, for a single night.
No,
You
I'm
get
just saying the amount of money is not a lot. She doesn't make much.
Yeah, Duck's like, well, that wasn't too bad. Like, not sure I would do that again, but I feel like that's decent compensation for that beta test. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much his reaction.
Tog, is there anything for yours?
Did we lose Jim again?
Now I'm here.
There we go.
After kind of like learning you got a month's worth of pay in a single night added to your
Cool.
added to your bank account. So you got a what would it amount to? For example, like for some people, that's $1,000 is a month's worth of pay. That just got
Uh,
added to your bank account.
I'll say like a couple $100.
I think Duck's probably does pretty well for himself. Good mechanic. Right, two or 3,000 for him.
Yeah, Kitty is also in the couple
month.
hundred range. She's a waitress. She gets paid below minimum wage.
Now, is there anything more you'd like to do before like I give the final notes?
I think that's it for Duck.
After it all, when Kat gets home, you notice that there's a little extra. There's an envelope with a golden triangle on it. Says, just written in there in gold font, very flowery, then thank you for the additional help.
Oh, for the comments.
Yeah. And
Nice.
there is actually what looks to be in there $1,000 in cash.
Yay, I don't have to worry about paying rent this month. Yay.
Finally, I can eat good food now.
Maybe I can splurge and get something like a microwave meal instead of cup ramen.
That's a mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, we'll end it so that everyone has at least something good. Thoughts, what you like, what you didn't like, ways to improve it, open for it all.
I mean, we didn't really do much fighting capitalism. So I think that was slightly misleading.
It's the prequel. Do you expect it to be that much?
Oh, this was a prequel to something else?
No, this is like essentially the setup for everything. Because
Okay.
because what happens is because of the choices you've made allows for the game to go forward and to be better improvements, such as creating things less lifelike and more fantasy, making it that more responsive, that eliminating a lot of what appears to be the creepiness to make it all that so inviting that they can actually connect with people. Maybe create the Facebooks of dreams based
Okay.
on
So
your
like a one shot to set things up for a potential campaign in the future.
yeah.
Huh.
Because
Yeah, that I also thought that we were going to be doing some of the fighting capitalism in the game, but that was not like a big deal. The it was very weird and very creepy, in not bad ways, um, and the combat was kind of fun. that was uh, that was really wild, um, but yeah, it was fun. I think my favorite part was probably probably the gelatinous cube made out of grits. That was pretty funny.
Cat. Cat room.
Cat. um, but yeah, we can go in order. Give everybody a chance to say where we can find them next and everything else. And also, like I already said, my favorite part was the gelatinous cube made of grits. What was your favorite part about the session today? Let's start with Michael. What was your favorite part? Where can we find you next? And anything else you'd like to share?
Again, like my personal favorite is every reaction. This voice, yeah, this always gives a great reaction.
Oh, creepy!
I
Great.
know, and makes it all the more unchanging, which is a lot of fun.
That's
And
great.
it's nice that like roughly like I got at least the villain part because like I feel like a lot of the world stuff and I got a lot of more to work with on here, but at least I think I found at least a good villain at least.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's a very good villain. Then where can we find you online?
You can find me on Mykalwane on Twitter and Twitch. Sunday, when mental health is good, we have Life is Strange Sunday, and I'll be back here on this channel on Tuesday for our Borderlands inspired Hunters of Calamity, where we'll find out what happens when Amanda pressed the brown button. What does that mean?
That's going to be a fun one. We left it on a good bit of a cliffhanger last session, so I'm excited for Tuesday. It's going to be good. All right, awesome. And then, Kat, what was your favorite part of today's session, and where can we find you online?
Cats.
Cats.
Cats were my favorite part of the session.
That's
I am
fair.
very easily pleased.
Awesome. And where can we find you online?
I am on Twitter, Instagram, and I have a Facebook page, all using the Vindaflee username. Excuse me, all using the Vindaflee username. I also stream Mondays and Thursdays on Twitch. I usually do Twitch things, but since that's dying in January, I'm working on figuring out something else.
Okay.
I actually don't know. Is Bardic streaming the Digimon game?
Yes.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon.
Are the champions? Yes, that was streamed last Wednesday, the session 0.
Oh, right, yeah. So Bardic is streaming it on the Bardic Knock, I believe. I'm going to be a player in that as well. That character's name is Cat because I have a theme and I stick with it. I'm very excited about that one too.
Awesome.
And I have a YouTube channel, Cat Sings, but I have like 2 videos on it. I should probably import more of my Sings videos onto YouTube, but that's for a later time.
All right. Awesome. And then next we've got Jem. What was your favorite part, and where can we find you online?
I think my favorite part is when Karen says, I want to speak to the manager. Talk says, bitch, I am the manager.
That was so good.
That was pretty great.
That was so good.
And where you guys can find me next, well, you can just find me on my YouTube channel, The Ellen Gem. I'll probably be in the making a new animation.
Awesome. And then yeah, my favorite part, like I said, was the grits. That was pretty funny. A gelatinous cube made of grits is just incredibly fitting, I think, especially if you've ever had grits that get cold and turn into a literal gelatinous blob. So that was pretty great, and I did enjoy seeing people's ideas on how to deal with the baddies. That was really fun, and the rickrolling. You can find me next.
You're welcome.
You can find me next here in about 3 hours for Animus Absentis. I'll be GMing that game. It's our sci-fi campaign. We're in the 2nd season of that.
where the crew of the ship has lost all their memories. They're trying to figure out kind of their place in the galaxy and what they want to do with all that. So tonight, I think the plan is to take on a cartel stronghold to try to rescue one of the crew members, family members, from being kidnapped. It should be pretty intense and a lot of action and stuff. Should be pretty fun. And then after that, next time you can find me online will be, or on stream rather, will be Tuesday for the Hunters of Calamity game at 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Aside from that, you can find me on my Twitter, which is right below my face, and of course on Patreon and all that. So lots of different things going on. And we're gonna go raid Saint Guard. Really cool person. He does a lot of video game streams, but also does some tabletop stuff as well. And then our raid cry is "We're all made of matter," which you can find there in chat. Feel free to copy and paste
We're
that.
all made of matter.
And yeah, I will see you all later tonight. Bye, everybody.